Okay, here we go. We're live. I think we are golden here. So welcome to another NFT Talk Tuesday. This is just meant to be a candid dive into the world of Solana NFTs specifically. I'm a huge fan. Basically, has consumed my life over the past couple of months here. Not couple, it's been about 6 months now. I've really dove into this world and it's been really fun. It's been a really good time so far and it only just keeps getting better. So I have a lot to cover in today's little episode here. A lot has happened in the past week and one of which was something that I predicted would happen. So I'm very proud of that. But before we dive into that, as always, I do want to just advise that I'm not an advisor. I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't take any of this seriously. You know, this is meant to be for entertainment purposes and just an open discussion and kind of thinking out loud here. So I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research before investing in any type of projects and never be willing to put out any money that you can't afford to lose. So we'll always want to get that out of the way before we dive into this stuff. So let's get started. So I'm going to head over to Magic Eden. Now, a couple weeks, maybe about a month and a half ago, I tweeted out, I go, hot take. I think derivative projects are going to be big hits in the future. And lo and behold, you click on I'm going to refresh this. It's been a couple minutes, but lo and behold, we have 1, 2, 3 derivative projects in the top row of Magic Eden's popular tab. So I think that just goes to show you, I don't want to say I told you so, but it feels good to be right once in a while. A blind squirrel can find a nut. Shout out to Solana squirrels, by the way. So the one thing I want to talk about first of all is going to be Bored Ape. So my hot take on Bored Apes was, I think, derivative projects that do it in a respectful way, in a way that is, kind of separate, but pays homage to the original project. I think it's just more like a status thing. I think people want to say, hey, you've heard of Bored Apes on Ethereum? Well, I got a Bored Ape on the Solana blockchain. And what's unique about the Bored Ape is that they all have that Solana background to really show you, hey, I'm a part of the Solana community. And rock it proudly. So with the Bored Apes, it has been a meteoric rise over the past couple days. Let me show you here. And this is a new function, actually, in Magic Eden. They have a stats page here, stats tab. So you can click on that. And I haven't really even dove too far into this yet, but you got here your listings, distribution, and the price versus rarity rank. And they're listed in groups of 5. But the trades is really where you can see some hot action. So just going back to the 11th of May, 1.79, 2.9, this was a couple days ago. It's May 17th right now. And then all of a sudden, May 15th, we started that rocket ship to the moon. Look at that. So we're looking, one of them sold, look at that guy, for 300 SOL. What day is that? That's yesterday, today. Traded today. So just crazy to see the floor price shoot up to 34 on these things because just a couple of days ago they were selling in the 2s. So that's something that's cool to see because it's a really strong community and I really like the people running it. They're very welcoming. They have a great alpha chat and I really think it's I think people that missed out on the Bored Apes on Ethereum are coming over and noticing, a similar but same kind of project in this area, and I think it's cool. I think it's cool because I got 2 of them. So we'll check it out. We'll check out the ones that I got. So these right here, since I live in Texas, I got to get my cowboy NFT, my Bored Apes here. So I got one, the white guy with the Solana token in his mouth, and then the cowboy hat, the brown fur. Apparently he's dead with the X's on his eyes, but cool to see that take off. I really like that. And then speaking of OG collections that are derivatives that are taking off, let's take a look at SolPunks, because they have also taken off recently as well. So SolPunks, this has a rich history on the Solana blockchain because they're the first project to ever completely, fully mint out on the Solana blockchain. So when they sold out, there wasn't even a marketplace to trade them. They were literally brand new. So this is an historic project, and it's finally starting to get its due. So just like the Bored Apes, the Solana Bored Ape Club, Bored Apes Solana Club, the SolPunks are derivative of CryptoPunks, and you can see that right here. CryptoPunks are a massively successful project on the Ethereum blockchain. So again, this is another derivative project that took a massively popular Ethereum project, transported it, in theory, just kind of replicated it on the Solana blockchain, and it's very, very popular. 45,000 total volume all time. 12.2 is the floor price. Now let's go to those stats, because this is where I think you're going to see the what I was just talking about. Look at this. So forever they've been around that 5 mark. They've been trading around that 5, 4.5. Then all of a sudden, bam! Look at that today trading up there. So that floor price is really shooting up for the SolPunks there. It's like, I love to see it because, again, very similar to the Bored Ape Solana Club. They have a great alpha chat. This is a very dedicated team. They're very proud of their project and their accomplishments, which they certainly should be. So good for them. I also have 2 of these, so I'm happy as well. Good for me, right? We'll take a look at mine down here. Scroll down. There we go. So those are my 2 SolPunks right there, 430 and 9340. 12.19 floor for those guys right now. So very exciting to see. Now, like I said, derivatives, what I've been talking about, just my hot take. I think at some point, and it appears to be happening as we speak, derivative projects are going to start taking off, and you're going to see now. Again, it's kind of like a real meta situation, because I think once it's monkey see, monkey do, right? That's kind of the whole concept of like aping into a project. You're going to start to see a lot of duplicate derivative projects. So, I think they're going to take off early, but then I think they're just going to kind of cap off. So, mutant fakes. I don't even know what the hell. It's a play on the Bored Ape Yacht Clubs. If you had the Elixir, I think it was called, you can mutate your Bored Ape. So this is a collection that is playing off of that. And then you can see the description here. They're having fun. They know what they are. It's odd that there are none listed. Might just be Magic Eden being down, maybe. I hope not. In the middle of the stream, that would suck. But I don't have any of these. I think these just launched today. Let's see if the statistics pop up here. Yeah, not much. So 3 people already have over 50 of them each, which is pretty wild. Pretty wild stuff. Here we go. So if you look all the way to the right here, looks like they shot up pretty good from 0.1. It looks like they were trading for. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy that these shot up, but not surprising, at least in my opinion, because like I said, the Bored Apes are, the derivative projects are out in full force, and they're doing well, and they're starting to really catch fire, and I think people are starting to take notice of that. So that's my little rant, my little I told you so on derivative projects. Now, it's got to be the right derivative project, of course. For instance, I do have a couple dead cats. They've kind of been holding steady, to be honest with you, at the 0.4 floor price. I think it's cool. I think they did a good job with the art, imitating those the cats on crack. But then you get something like the D-Hounds. I thought that was great art. Looked really cool. They crashed. They rugged. So, and then Doggos. That's clearly a derivative of the Doodles. It's kind of like the Doodles Doggos. Massively popular project on the Ethereum blockchain. So A lot going on with the derivative stuff. Just pick and choose wisely, you know. And I just kind of want to do a little bit of a flex here. See these 3 flappies that I have here, these minted. They're in the process of minting right now. So if you haven't minted a flappy, I'm telling you, this is an incredibly undervalued project, at least in my opinion, because it's a real game with real utility, has that nostalgia factor. You know, people are really interested in, you know, going back to the past, and it's a playable game. There's play to earn contests. Excuse me. Play to earn contests all the time, and it's a great community. Very strong leader. Tyler is his name. So I minted this guy right here, this bad boy, and he's a rank 12 out of 3,000. So I minted a dime piece right there. So I'm just waiting to see until those mint out to see how well, you know, how valued that is. But it's going to be up there. It's going to be up there. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about today, the other project, which has been a really fun, interesting, wild ride so far, is going to be these Reptilian Renegades. This one kind of came out of nowhere. Floor price is up to 28 right now. Now, when I say up to 28, it's actually down from where it's been. You look at the statistics here, look at this. You're not going to believe it, because this just minted. Let's wait till this loads here. Here we go. So the floor price was up. I think it got up to 44 at one point. Yeah, people were trading these like crazy. The first, I'd say, 48 to 72 hours of these things being live was really crazy. Really something to see. I had a hunch on these guys. Look at the volume traded on these guys. It's insane. Almost, I mean, I'd expect by the end of today for them to crack a total volume of 100,000 Solana. Which is nuts. These came out of nowhere. And it's always, at least in my opinion, I keep saying that, but from what I've seen in the space so far, a good indication of where the project's going when you see an average sale price over the floor price. That means it's kind of going in the right direction. Reason being is, you know, a lot of projects might use their community wallet to sweep the floor. So you're kind of getting high on your own supply, actually literally hiring that floor price. But that's kind of an artificial inflation of the floor price. Whereas, you know, this would, at least I see it as, people wanting to get in and they're picking and choosing their NFTs based on rarity ranks or, you know, the aesthetics of it. They pick one that they really want because they're going to be in it for the long term maybe, or whatever the case may be. They're not sweeping the floor, and that's what I like to see. I don't like artificially pumped floor prices. I like a genuine project. It's starting to settle down around this area, 28 Solana, which, hey, I bought it for 10. I'll take a 2.5 plus X any day of the week, you know? But the art, I think, is pretty cool, pretty unique. It's a Reptilian Renegade, but, you know, individually they're called the lizards. And, you know, there's the wood on the head. I think that was made famous by the D-Gods. But just cool stuff. I'll show you mine. I got a little pirate guy, I think. Let's see. Scroll down here. Where'd they go? Where'd my reptile go? Is he under lizard? I bet he's under lizard. There we go. He's under lizard. So that's my guy right here. I told you. Bam. That's when I bought him. I bought him for 10 Sol May 15th. So 2 days ago, I've owned this guy. And it's been a ride. It's been a ride so far. Been up to 44 and see where it takes us. We'll see where it takes us. So pretty cool. I love the pirate hat. I thought that was pretty cool. All right. So moving on to the popular collections here. Cats on Crack are still up there. You know, that's just a solid community. People love them. The ride that this floor price goes on is pretty intense. You know, if I had a pair, if I was bold, I would definitely buy one of these when it's down in the 40s, because that seems to be the resistance point for these guys. Once it gets down to that 45, 44 range, it seems to recover and then go back up. And who knows what this project is capable of going. So gets on crack. Still on that popular list. Now, Mouse in the House has been making some quiet noise. I guess that makes sense with mice being quiet. Floor's been around, I think, bouncing around between 8, 9, 12, 13, fluctuating around there. Cool art. Thing I noticed off the bat is a lot of art looks left to right. This is looking right to left. I don't know if that's, calculated or they just, whatever that may be. Just some observation I noticed. But yeah, these have made a lot of noise so far. And to be honest with you, I have no idea what these things do. But they are listed on that popular collection space. So they've done a lot of, actually I'm going to go back to it real quick. They've done a lot of trading as well. If you look at, they're about to crack 100,000 total Solana all time as well. They've been around that long, so that's impressive to see. A lot of people getting jacked up about them, and good to see. I'm excited to see projects come out the gate and do really well. I don't care if I'm invested in them or not, and the reason being is I think a rising tide raises all ships. So success on the Solana blockchain is going to be achieved through partnerships and collaborations and helping each other grow and support of each other. It's not undercutting others and trying to, like that bucket of crabs concept, right? I keep yelling. That bucket of crabs concept, if they just work together, they could all get out of the bucket. But instead, they're all just going to climb each other down. That's not good. We don't want to see that. At least, that's what I think about the whole Solana ecosystem here. So happy to see projects come in and make waves right out the gate here. So look, we have another derivative down here on the popular. Now this one's Solana Mutant Ape Club. I mean, the floor price is 5.4 on these bad boys. It's high because it looks like there's only 64 listed and there's 400 apes. So high floor price here, but could be worth it. Like I said, if I'm going to stick by my guns, it's a derivative project. Very similar to the mutant, whatever the hell the other one was called. What was that one called? The mutant fakes. It's wild, man. And some of these projects just artificially pump and then rug. You never know what you're getting into. And that's why I said never be willing to put up any money that you can't afford to lose. It's a lot. It's a ride, man. Here's another derivative. Chalkboard Ape Syndicate. Look at this. Yet another derivative project. These actually look pretty cool, to be honest with you. I like that. I like this cowboy hat guy. Me and my cowboy hat bored apes. I really like that. I think that's pretty cool. I don't even know what they do. Let's see if they do anything special, just for the hell of it, right? Send your apes to school to earn chalk. Tiered staking system. A chalk a day, an ape associate, okay. So about half the supply is earning chalk right now. That seems to be about it. Not a very involved website. Sometimes the simple ones make it the farthest, though. Let's take a look at their Twitter. What are we talking about? 107 followers. All right. Well, that just screams. Warning flags. Let's go on their Discord just for the hell of it, right? Let's just see what's going on in there. Let's see. It launched on my other one. Let's see what's going on in here. I want to see the chalk apes. What you're up to. Now again, not all derivative projects are created equal. So I'm not saying that all derivatives are going to be successful. I'm just saying I think there's the possibility for those established ones to really explode. This is ridiculous. There's nothing going on here. Is there a chat? Here's the chat. Well, it looks like people like chalk. A lot of ETH people swapping to Solana now. Let's see. So looks like there's a lot of sales here. Yelling about floor price, a lot of sales. Huh. Interesting. How many people are in here, does it say? 3,000 members in here. Why is their Twitter so low? Seems weird, right? Ah, because this guy made it. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Gotcha, okay. Very cool. Okay, I see. That all makes sense now. That all makes sense. Okay. So listen, that might not be a bad play. The Chalkboard Ape. Who knows? I'm a sucker for a good derivative, and the community seems kind of cool. Seems into it. Cool art. All right. Take that for what it's worth and run with it. So let's take a look at more of the popular collections here that are going on right now. Like I said, today's May 17th, so just checking out different stuff that's going on here. If you're on, point out any that look cool to you. The Monkets. Let's see what the Monkets are all about. 6.344 price. Seems kind of weird. Earn free vibe. All right, not my cup of tea. What else are we looking at here? These Bitbirds, man. These freaking Bitbirds. Unbelievable stuff. They are holding it at 8.44 price. I mean, look at these things. I don't know. Sometimes... Yeah, keep yelling. So, full disclosure, I'm a trainer at a gym called F45, if you've heard of it. And I was there at 4 o'clock this morning. So I'm going on a long day here. So excuse my yawns, I apologize. But this is what I do. I sacrifice for you so we can look at NFTs together and talk about them. But no one's watching, so I don't know what I'm doing this for. For my own good, I guess. For my own health. Junkies has made some noise. I've seen people talking about Junkies. I've seen some big NFT Solana influencers dealing with these guys. 3,500 bums of Solana. It's your social brand and built for community. Junkies universe is expanding. And new branding experiences are exclusively available to verified holders. Exclusive access to the latest products, merchandise, and events through seamless ownership. Kind of cool art, right? I like it. Kind of weird. Sometimes some of these are weird. I don't know. You know, sometimes things are popular for God knows why. Why does everything gotta be stoned? Stoned ninjas. You show me one real life stoned ninja. So full disclosure too, I do have, I'm gonna open up my wallet here. Let's see what we're looking at here. I do have 1.4 Solana to play with if something really strikes me. So keep that in mind. We might buy something today. Let's take a look at Bored Apes again just to see if the floor price moved. 34. All right. I think that's where we were before. Holding steady at 34. It's crazy to see that explosion though. So I'm thinking about bringing a new element to this chat here. I like to see the movers, so watch this. I'm gonna go head over to our Twitter here, and it's called Solana NFT Floor Watch. Now, I think these people, whoever they are, do a great job at conveying big movers in the marketplace here. So let's take a look at the top ones today. Okay, Bears. I mean, we all know. We get it. Okay, Bears, you're the greatest. Yada, yada. I'm just very bitter because I was sitting there on mint day with my 3.5 Solana in my wallet. Clicking, mint. Didn't get it. And we see the floor price of 216 Solana. Ouch. So that hurt, but what are you gonna do? They're just chilling. They're killing it. We don't need to dive into that because it hurts. The Sinova. What is this? So let's take a look. Sinova. So it looks like they have gone from 1.3 to 0.99. Big mover down. Oh no. Are they dead? I'm clicking on it. Well, that's not good. These things. What the hell is this? Let's click on their Twitter. We'll open up a new tab here. Let's see. A Web3 incubator and metaverse brand. 16,500 followers. Wow. All right. Here we go. The Magic Eden. Magic Eden Marketplace. Let's check them out. See if I clicked the right one before. I did. Look at me. All right. This guy's got a banana in his hands. Is that a banana in your hand, or are you happy to see me? Community-focused Web3 incubator and metaverse brand on the Solana blockchain. The Sinova Legacy is a collection of 5,012, weird number, hand-drawn NFTs which can be upgraded to 3D metaverse-ready avatars using Novax. You know, doesn't do it for me. Doesn't get me all fired up, but good for them. Good luck. On to the next one. Anybody's NFTs are on fire, apparently. Went from 4 to 4.8. Let's check them out on Magic Eden here. Let's see what we're looking at. Anybody's. Oh, here we go. This is weird. Okay. I mean, that pretty detailed art. It's a metaverse clothing brand, and we're breaking new ground by fusing digital fashion with unique real-life collectible garments. Via the medium of 3,000 hand-painted exclusive NFTs, you'll gain exclusive access to our NFT collection drop from hoodies to sneakers and boxing gloves to cleats. There's sure to be something you'll love, and not only will you receive your NFT, but we'll send you a physical garment too. Okay, real-life utility. I see the attraction, cool art, not my cup of tea, but it's apparently on fire. 4 to 4.8. Onward. Bored Apes. I mean, we talked about it. We know them. We love them. Just for the hell of it, we'll see if it moved again. I get very excited to watch it on a minute-by-minute basis because I'm out of control. Gotta get excited though when one of your ride or dies is this high up on the popular collections. That's makes you feel good when you finally make a right call after all the bad. Oh, we're crashing. Just kidding. 32.69. Just wild. Cracked 100,000. 100,000 total volume for the Bored Ape Solana Club. Making a lot of noise recently. You love to see it. Proud owner, got 2 of them. Let's friggin' go. Akari Labs has gone. They're not doing well. 5.9 to 5.4. See what they're all about. Check them out on Magic Eden here. Sandra loves it. That's good. I love it too. It's a collection of 22 delinquents living on the Solana blockchain. Stake to earn glow and test your luck on missions to the shrine. Art by an in-house Japanese artist. Are you ready to join us on the streets of Light City? Cool art. Not sure what it does. Just sounds like staking to me. You know, there's just so many of these projects that just say, buy an NFT, stake, get a coin, but like beyond that, there's really not much going on, you know? Oh, you know what I do want to talk to you about? Something that I have just gone full berserk with. And that's going to be stepping. Guys, if you listen to anything I say, remember, do your own research. This is an absolutely incredible project. It's. I don't understand how this hasn't already changed the world. It's Obviously, it's pretty expensive, but for me, listen, Bored Apes is great. All these other projects, Cats on Crack, OK Bears, they're all great. This is a project that you actually earn money on a daily basis, literally by walking. I'm going to repeat myself. This project pays you to walk on a daily basis. I'm not exaggerating. I can tell you from my own experience, I have the app. I have one shoe. I'm really looking to add more, but basically how it works, move to earn. That's the concept of the space. So move to earn is the idea that you get paid for exercising. It's a crazy concept. And for instance, today, and so when you, wake up. So when you move, you're basically earning what's called GST, Green Satoshi Tokens. And those tokens they've been fluctuating in price. Right now, they're holding steady at about $3. So for instance, today I did a run. I ran 4 miles. And there's a lot of variables and factors that go into how much your earning power is. But I made 11 Satoshi tokens, green Satoshi tokens. So $11, 11 tokens, $3 a coin, $33. I made $33 for just running around Texas. It's great. People are making, let's see if I can't pull someone up. If we just search Steppin'. People are always talking about their runs. Let's see. ASICs. Let's see. There's always people bragging about their crazy. Oh, that's sick. How the hell do you get one of those? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, this guy makes them. We're going to follow him for sure. All right. Sorry. Got sidetracked. But let's see if we can't find. Here we go. Oh, no. That's the. There's got to be someone bragging. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. So this guy, it's his 19th day of stepping. So he got 11.52 GST. He used 2 of it to repair. So he earned 9.47. So he made $30. Just about basically what I was telling you before, what I did. He's a newer user though. Oh, this person is making probably $1 million a day. So look, this person, whoever, has 749 green Satoshi tokens. We're talking, $3 per token. So what is that? $750, $1,500, about $2,250. He's got just sitting there from walking around. It is just, it's wild. It's mind blowing. Oh my God, this person. So this person, Ruth, has 20 energy, which is a lot. So here we go. Check this out. This is going to blow your mind. So this person walked 10.97K. It's a good amount of walking, right? What is that? A 5K is 3 miles. So a 10K is like 6 miles. Little over 6 miles this lady walked. Took her an hour and 40 minutes, 13,000 steps. So nothing to, it's not easy, but at the same time, for the amount of money that you made. So she made 251 green Satoshi tokens, 2.5 GST per minute she's earning. So we're talking 251 times. She made about $750 in an hour and 40 minutes walking. Let that sink in. This is move to earn. This is the Web3 space. I'm telling you, I don't understand how this isn't just absolutely enormous right now. I'm participating every day, so I'm trying to get up there. I will get there at some point, but this is a legend. This is a legendary individual right here. Crazy stuff. Love to see it. So she's killing it. You know what, Ruth? You're getting a follow. Bam. Look at her backgrounds of stepping. She's all jacked up. 91 followers. We got to get Ruth some followers. She's a stepping legend. So, Ruth, good work. Shout out to you. And good for you. All right. So let's keep this moving. I X'd out of the thing. I was at the floor watch. Here we go. All right, let's keep it moving here. Degen Dojo. They went down. Let's look at the hot ones. The Mary Janes. Mary Janes. Let's take a look at those. These have been kind of disappointing, to be perfectly honest with you. Best Buds, they did well, and then they kind of crashed, and now the Mary Janes are not as high, pun intended, as I thought they were going to be. Good volume of trading, 21,000. Floor price has been kind of steady at that 5.38, I believe. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, really no trends that you see here. Just kind of holding steady around that range there. So nothing too crazy with them. All right. Sea shanties. These have been around for a little bit now. Here we go. Sea shanties. Kind of look like SpongeBob houses or something, Sea shanties. Here we go. 12.8. Gamified NFTs with a membership in a DeFi style reward yielding gains. Stake shanties and earn Triton and LP token. See, seems like a lot. I don't know. Not interested. Moving on. Stone Frost. These are all busts. Generous robots. What do we think generous robots are? Generous robots. This is the first I'm hearing of these guys. 9.1. Okay, so they're up there. They're up there. Robot with bunny ears. Could you imagine if, even 3 years ago, I was like, you know what? I'm thinking about buying this JPEG of, hear me out. It's a robot with a baseball bat on its back, rocking bunny ears. Honestly, the cheapest one's about $460. I think I'm in. You just take me to get help. But yeah, this is where we're at as a society. So just roll with it. Roll with it and enjoy it. This is a wild time to be alive in this space. None of these are really blowing up here. Cats on crack. 57 to 61.69. A lot of down. Drippies. I know, Sandra, you got a Drippies. D-Gods, 270. Unbelievable. Here we go. What is this? Bree Metaverse? Oh, Bree Metaverse. BR1 Metaverse. I don't know how to read. Let's see. BR1 Metaverse. There we go. So the leading gaming metaverse built on the Solana blockchain. Earn Solana for the time you spend playing games within the BR1 ecosystem. So we got apes, and it looks like we got droid operatives. These are the two divisions here. Whoa, 7.7. Okay. Interesting. So probably characters in the game. Leading third-person tactical gaming metaverse. Cool stuff, but not really what I enjoy. So, sounds good, Shane. Thanks for hopping on. I didn't even know you were in here. How you doing? Good to see you. I'm not going to be on too long today. I got some stuff to do. I just wanted to come on, kind of think out loud, talk. Lonely. Sitting in my room, talking to people now. Tombstoned. Those are expensive. What else are we looking at? Could you imagine, okay, look at this jump. This was 5 hours ago. Bored Apes went from 9.5 to 34.88. Let's go. Got two of those bad boys. All right, I wonder if there's any other No one knows what X NFTs, but founders are trolling, teasing them. What are X NFTs? I don't know what you're talking about. What's this Solana NFT Radar? I follow them. I must follow them for a reason. Oh, top voted mints for Tuesday, May 17th. The Stoned Ninjas. There we go. Oh, so the Stoned Ninjas minted for 0.14. Let's take a look and see what they're at here. Stop making me log in. Can't type either. Stone Ninjas. What are we looking at here? They were in the Poppy Room, weren't they? Yes, they are. Okay, so they're like at a 5x right now, so people are all fired up. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And Ayako Soul, yeah, whatever. Lest we not forget what happened last fall after a left flip derivative season. I don't know what that means. Yeah, this person doesn't know either, so if anyone out there knows what that means. Oh, okay. X NFTs. So I'm going to click your tweet. Let's see. Can I pull my Twitter out of here and have it not show? Yes, I can. Oh, this guy's talking. Oh, it's Steppen. Get out of here, Steppen. Oh, it's Gummy. Okay, hold on. I'm just clicking on, here we go. X NFT. Okay, so we're definitely going to follow these people. All right, now I'm going to pull it up on the main page here. Thanks, Shane. Thanks for contributing to the show. See, this is a real value for value move here. All right, so I just shot him a follow. Let's take a look, see what's going on here. Anon Con, they've tagged him. Huh. Yeah, I guess we have no idea what the hell these things are. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. See, he teased it. I clicked it. Clickbait. It worked on me. No website, nothing. We're just X NFT. Well, some real alpha right here. What if it just becomes, it's trending? Apparently, I have my sources telling me that it's trending, so we'll keep an eye on it. X NFTs, whatever the hell that may be. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back to our Twitter here. Oop. Solana floor watch. Here we go. It is hilarious. That's nuts. Could be nonsense. Could be legit. Who knows? NFT. I feel attacked with that tweet, unfortunately, you know. All right, some quick updates. Mouse in the house. Okay, Bears, the gods. This is always fun. What's the next 10x play? It's always fun seeing people shill stuff. Hell, Diamond Town heads. You know what? I thought that art was really cool. I wonder if how they're doing. Let's check in on Diamond Town heads. 2.5. Okay. Nothing to get too crazy excited about, right? Apparently, the diamond heads are all over this this website here. Or this Twitter account. Oh, you know what? DYOR Nerds. This is one that I just have a hunch on. I really do. Showtag, what's up, man? How you doing? We're just talking Solana NFTs today. I haven't really dove into this community, but I've heard a lot of people just getting really excited about these. I'm clearly not someone who does my own research. I just, talk off the top of my head, out of my butt. I've been good. Life is really good, man. I've been grinding at the gym, winning some races. I got a race on Sunday, the Texas State Championship for triathlon. Had a really cool, I think you'll like this. I did a Twitter Spaces today with, I forgot his name. That's terrible that I forgot his name. Hold on. Mike O'Leary? Does that sound all right? Mike O'Hearn. This guy. Yeah, thanks, man. That was really cool. This guy's nuts. Obviously, he's a big time deal. You know, he was an American gladiator and obviously bodybuilder. So it's cool to see like the communities coming together, you know, and just happen to be part of the Shredded Apes. You know, they're the ones that kind of united all of us together and hopped on, and it was just a cool moment, you know, in this long journey of Solana NFTs. You know what I mean? It was one of those moments where, you know, my wife's in the other room and I'm getting, you know, I'm like, man, I can't believe I'm about to like hop on a call with this legend right now. And it's like through Shredded Apes and we're talking about like triathlon. It was just really cool. It was just a very unique moment that I'll remember for a long time. So yeah, that was awesome. Very awesome stuff there. So these DYO nerds, they're making a lot of noise. Everyone keeps talking about them. I don't know. I've really been holding back on what I'm spending money on. So he worked with my friend Beth Horn. She was Venom and Gladiator. Oh, okay. There you go. The Gladiators connection. I'm surprised you weren't on Gladiators, man. You're a beast too. You're a monster. I was taking a look. It's pretty wild, this ride that we call Solana NFTs, because you know, God, I wish missed that ship. Well, we've all I don't know. We all regress, right? We all regress. So it's crazy because for the longest time, you know, we'd look at the floor value of my wallet, and me and my wife would be like, let's see if it goes over 100. Let's see if it goes over 100. And it's just takes a couple projects to take off. You know, these Bored Apes right here, we're sitting at like 2 forever. And then all of a sudden this week, bam, up to a 30 floor price. So then I know, Showtech, you keep talking about them, and I keep looking at them, and I don't need more things to be obsessed with. You know what I mean? I probably will get obsessed with them at some point, though. So those Bored Apes took off, which was cool to see. Hopefully they stay up there, you know, or keep grinding, you know. These lizards, man, that was nuts. You were a silent holder since early last year in ADA NFTs and was just observing, but dove in hard. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that. What wallet do you use to? I guess that's been my like biggest barrier to entry, I would say so far, is I don't know what wallet you need. NAMI, that's the wallet. Let's look it up. NAMI wallet. There it is. Boom. Okay. I'm not going to set it up in the show because you're not getting my code. But yeah, that's I'll take a look at that for sure, man. Thank you. Thanks for that info. I like it. Eternal is the new mobile one, but NAMI is the easy Chrome extension like Phantom. Perfect. I'm going to write down Eternal, though. Eternal without the L. Eternal. Boom. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. All right. Where were we? Magic Eden. So this lizard. What a ride it's been with this lizard, man. This lizard, I got him for 10. They were up to 44 at one point. But the crazy part is these things have only been out for a couple days. And look at that trading volume. It's insanity. Almost out. I think I said it earlier, but I think they're probably going to get to 100,000 maybe by midnight, by tomorrow. You know, I don't know. Just saw a lot. I'm in a couple different Discord chats with some, the trends for a while with a lot of these alpha chats. You start to realize who knows what they're talking about and who has no idea what they're talking about, and it's cool to kind of hit on some once in a while, like that one. So that's cool. Wish I got a couple of them, but just got one. But hey, we're gonna hang on to that for a little bit, ride the roller coaster, see where that goes. But like I was saying, before, derivative projects seem to be taking off, and it's interesting to see. I have a couple Soul Punks and Bored Apes, like we were talking about earlier. It's exciting to see these chalkboard things, man. Look at them; they're climbing. Were they at 2 before? I forgot. Is my little cowboy guy still there? Let's see. Slow today. You know what, Showtag? I went the opposite with it. I'm an idiot. I'm like, this is my train of thought. This is my train of thought on derivatives. Not all derivatives are going to be, good. Obviously, there's a ton of crappy ones out there, but the ones with substance, like Soul Punks, see, they're up to 12.4, and they were down, in the 5s, I think, or 6s a couple days ago. But, like, Soul Punks was the first project to mint out on the Solana blockchain. So there's a history there, and then being a derivative of CryptoPunks, I just think there's a lot of, and their community is really what makes them. They have a lot of big heavy hitters in there, and they're grinding, they're doing a lot of work. So that's, with them, that's why I had a feeling about, them. And it could, tomorrow this could all come crashing down to nothing, right? But with Soul Punks, I thought they were going to do well, and Bored Ape, obviously, as well. It's just such a big name, and the community behind these people, the team, they derugged it. And, thanks, Showtech. I appreciate that, man. Josh Allen's all fired up. He appreciates that. And with the Bored Apes, they have a great team behind them. They changed the background to be exclusive to Solana. And I just really like the I think, this is just my opinion, but I think that a lot of people, as this starts to gain traction, it's more of you got to think of the people that are the OC Bored Ape Yacht Club people, and then you have people that have no idea what an NFT is, and the spectrum in between. Well, I think a lot of people are going to come on board to Solana and say, oh, I can get a Bored Ape and pretend like I'm a part of that Bored Ape Yacht Club. So I think that's, I got those when they came out and then sold after the first spike at 20. But hey, that was a great move. You know what I mean? Because they've been down for quite some time. This is the first real, kick. I think I like this new stats page on Magic Eden too. That's pretty cool. So let's go span even 2 weeks. Let's just do 2 weeks. I mean, they had been hovering around this 4 Sol for a long time. And then just in the past couple days, I can't go back farther than 14 days. Oh, that's the trades. I don't know. I don't think I can go back, can I? This stuff changes like on a daily basis. Activity, maybe? Oh, here we go. All time. There we go. So right here, this spike right here. So, oh no, that's around 6. So they came around, yeah, I don't know. Probably around this spike here. I would say here, right? Because I know they did move to 20 at some point. But yeah, right there. And then he moved it all to ADA. Hey, I mean, it's a lower entry point, right? Like, what's the price of ADA? I gotta write down NAMI before I forget too. Here we go. Price of ADA. 58 cents. Yeah, that's sweet, man. So that's a low entry point. I got to get into that. What are the fees like for trading? Because that's what attracted me to Solana. Lion Legends and Safari Squad. All right, I'm going to write that down. I got my handy dandy notebook here. Lion Legends, Safari Squad. Is the Lion Legends the one that you had? JPEG.store. Is the Lion Legends the one you had with the halo? I think you had that. That's pretty sweet. Yeah. That's a cool looking one. Okay, I'll check that out. I'll definitely check that out. So I didn't even know ADA was the abbreviation for Cardano. So shows you how much I know. That's cool though. That's awesome. I will check that out, especially if it's a little bit cheaper to play around with. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I'm gonna feel like an ETH whale jumping into Cardano. All right, so let's keep. Yeah, Bored Apes jumped to 30. It's crazy. They were up. I think they were up even higher yesterday. Does it say? Can we do in the past day? The past day, they've really blown up. Someone bought it for 200. Yeah, they were trading up around 40, 44 for a little bit there. So, pretty wild stuff. Let's look at the drop calendar. Are there any cool ones coming up? Safari Squad's only 2 weeks old and touching 1 mil in volume already? Wow. Okay. So I think I definitely have to check that out. Because I haven't dumped enough money in the NFTs, right? All right. Any of these? Some 80 NFTs are nut. Yeah, apparently. I'm gonna check that out though. Thanks for the tip there. So how about these? Do we know any upcoming drops? I mean, aside from Trippin' Apes is just gonna be the next. I don't know. What do you guys feel about Trippin' Apes? I mean, everyone on Earth is talking about these things. Look at that. 361,000 followers. I mean, everyone is talking about how these things are just like people are killing themselves to get a whitelist or a whitelist on these things. Yeah, so you think so too, huh? I mean, I have no reason to not believe it either. You know, there's so much hype around these things, and they're really keeping the project pretty close to their chest too. I mean, any like specific details. That's right. Yeah. That's. And to get whitelisted is going to be, you just got to get, this. You just got to get crazy lucky, right, in one of their contests or something like that. So that's, aside from that one coming out, are there any other ones that we're excited about? Let's see. Lost in Smoke, Zenjin, Viper. What's the deal with these, like, Viper-looking things? So you're going to buy a couple. Okay. When's the mint? Do we know when the mint is? I'm in their Discord, I think. Let's see. Let's check it out. Where are we? There we go. Trippin' Apes. FAQ. When mint TBA. So we don't even know when that's going to be. Yeah. I mean, look. I quit. I gave up trying to like keep up with all my Discords. I just pay attention to the important ones, It's insane. It's absolutely nuts. Yeah. All right. So aside from Trippin' Apes, are there any other cool ones? These Viper things, man. People are obsessed with these things. There's got to be a story behind them that I just don't know. Mighty Pirates. Look at these things. Yeah, I don't know what's Zason. Zason? I don't even know. Like, is that like an Asian thing or something? You know what I mean? Like, I don't. Is it a kind of like animation? I don't know. Zenjin. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a style, I guess. People are all jacked up about it. Halo Bulls, Cardboard Citizens, Solana Bastards. That's nice. I always kind of look at the games too. I'll be honest with you. So far, high def pixels. It's an interesting category. I'll be honest with you. I've been very disappointed in the game selection on Solana. Yeah, this mini royal. Oh, that's that was like the original. This one right here, right? Yeah. I'll tell you, man. Blancos was a great entry point for me. Like that's kind of what spurred me into the NFT world, but that just became stale. And I got to tell you, Showtag, you called it. It was like one of the first things you ever told me. Fuck Blancos. I mean, yeah. But yeah, they it was so exciting in the beginning, and then it just kind of, took a weird turn, and then I just really haven't like found another one, and it seems like it's there for the taking. It seems like I don't know. Obviously, there's something holding it back. There's a reason that there isn't like a massively popular game right now, but I just don't know what that is. So I just keep like scrolling the games and like none of these look exciting. None of these. I mean, the double jump, that's why I clicked on it before. Double jump is kind of like a Fall Guys kind of thing, but there's like 3 characters, and I played it and like nobody played it. Illuvium. I've heard of that. Let's see. Is that... It's obviously not out yet. Illuvium. Oh, it's on ETH. Gotcha. I guess that would make sense. Join the fight for ETH. Let's watch the trailer. What do you say? Trippin' Bears? Alright, Sandra. We'll take a look in a second here. This is 3 minutes. We're not going to sit here for 3 minutes and watch this. What kind of game is it, Showtag? Is it like... Looks like an RPG. Something like that? Oh, wow. Is that gameplay? Like Pokemon meets Monster. Yeah, I get that vibe. That looks pretty badass. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. So hello, Illuvium. That's pretty badass. We're gonna throw my email in there. How about that? No, I'm getting alerts. Thank you. Yeah, you can tell that's gonna be pretty baller. All right, cool. Sweet. Now everyone has my email too, so spam it up. Yeah, crypto gaming, man. It seems like such a just to be had, and everyone's like screwed it up. Oh yeah, rip feet pics, baby. Let them in. Open the floodgate. What else we got? Oh, what did you say you wanted to see? Trippin' Bears. All right, so Trippin' Bears, Sandra, I'm gonna say is probably stupid. Let's look it up. You know why? Because it's just people. So this is where I like try to. When I say there's going to be some derivatives that get big, these just blatant ripoffs that really have no value, and this may have, I don't know, but this seems to be. Hey, Showtech, thanks for coming, man. I really appreciate it. It's good to see you too. See you soon. Thanks for the sub too, man. I really appreciate that. Sometimes these, like, it just seems like too fast to try to be a derivative. You know what I mean? Like, the Bored Apes and the Bored Ape Solana Club and the Soul Punks have been building and building and building for quite some time. Where these, this is clearly a derivative. It's a combination of OK Bears, which is less than a month old, and Trippin' Apes, which isn't even out yet. So to me, that's like they're trying too hard, if that makes sense. It's not like they're just trying to like capitalize on the hype of these two projects right now by just combining them. That's my face. I'll give them a follow. We'll stay up to tune with them, but that's just kind of my personal opinion on it. But obviously, I haven't dove into these because this is the first time I'm seeing it. But face value, that's what I would kind of have the first impressions with, So I think I'm going to call it a day here. I think that's all I really wanted to go through today. This was kind of an impromptu hop on. Let's take a look at Bored Apes one more time. I can't get enough of looking at these guys. They're dropping 28. Son of a gun. How about the Reptilians? 20. So it's a bear market. We're all going down. They're going down. You know what? I'm going to have to get off before we all crash. How about these chalkboards? Chalkboard apes. 1.5. Everything's crashing. We're all dead. We gone. Butchers, New York. Hello. What's going on? Or is it Butcher Snee? I'm going to go Butchers, New York. Okay, you said no, wait. I'm here. I'm here, Butchers. We're here, baby. Well, I appreciate you hopping on, Sandra. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's go back to the popular collections page. I just live on this popular collections page. You know why? This is my personal... This is the kind of way, like my new strategy that's kind of been working out a little bit. I don't want to ape into minting. There's obviously these projects where you have... remember a dog named Butch? Why does that sound so familiar? I'm going to guess Rob's dog. Was that Rob's dog? I have no idea. Butch. That was Rob's dog, I think. I'm going to guess Rob. Maybe? But anyway. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah. So aside from like Trippin' Apes and these like... Was I right? Did I nail it? How about that memory? As stupid as I am, I can remember that. Right? Couldn't tell you what I had for breakfast, but remember your dog's name is Butch. The things that we compartmentalize in our heads, right? But I was thinking, aside from the massive projects that, everyone's trying to get in on and really trying to, do anything in their possible, realm to get whitelisted for, a mint is just becoming just like impossible to figure out what direction the project's going to go and to, you really just got to get lucky, So I don't mind getting into a project a little bit after the mint, seeing the direction where it's going, maybe paying a little bit more in the entry level, to know that at least have a better chance of the project not just rugging. Because a lot of projects that mint generate a lot of excitement and then they pump and dump. I'm trying to avoid that because that's happened to me quite a bit. So for instance, like it happened to me with Reptilian Renegades. I always go back to these guys. So I bought this. By the way, the missus is doing well. She's got a lot going on in her side of the world as well. So stay tuned for that. You might see some updates coming soon. But Reptilian Renegade, I bought for 10 the other day. And because I had seen hype about it in the mint, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna forego the mint or like try to get whitelisted. Let's see how it sells in the secondary. It started pumping. I saw it for 5 when I was at the gym. I got home from the gym. It was at 10, and I'm like, let's do this. Because I let it like a couple days go by, and I'm happy I did now because obviously it's 2.5x, and it got up to 44. It's pretty wild. Got up to 44, which is pretty wild. But now it's coming back down a little bit. Seems to have some resistance around the 25, 26 area, and it's staying there. So I like to see that. Feels good to hit on a one once in a while, Definitely feels good. Well, now, high rollers sneaking into the populars here. I've seen them in and out of here. Not really my, not my favorite kind of art, I'll be honest with you, but they're popular. People like them. I don't know. There's just so much to know. It's crazy. It's crazy all the different projects that are out there. This Community, let's see how they're doing. Because these were hot out the gate. Okay, they're still up there. I think they got up to like 35, maybe 36, something like that. These were real hot out of the gate, but cooling off a little bit. Still in the popular collections, though. Animals Spirit. This was one that, on good authority, I'm a part of a DAO community, and they told me this minted, I think it minted for like 0.1, so an 8x ain't bad. But this was one that I had on good authority to check out. Keep an eye on that one. I can't stop yawning, so I'm going to get off here. I got some more stuff to do on the back side of this, so I'm going to duck out. But good to see you, Rob, Sandra, Showtag, Shane, everybody who came through, contributed. I always appreciate it. This was just an off-the-cuff one. I just wanted to hop on. It's been a little bit. I'm going to try to get to these more regularly. I was at the gym at 4 a.m. today, and it's just been a really long day, hence me continuously yawning. So I'm going to call it a day here, but I'm going to try to do these every Tuesday night so we can look forward to this, talk about the week that's been, and talk about exciting stuff and any anomalies that happen, like the Reptilian Renegade and the Bored Apes that you can see exploding. So love to see that kind of stuff. All right, cool. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Been talking to my son. Helix! Okay, well, Helix is here. So you caught me right at the end, but you know what? Helix is here, and I want to talk about the Pixel Pups pack because it is one of my favorite projects ever. Now, if you are listening to it, hey, listen. It's better late than never. I'm happy you're back from your vacation. I hope it was amazing. So we are having our presence graced by legendary man right here. The founder of Pixel Pups Pack. So this is one that gives back to animal shelters around the world. Oh my God, I can't stop yawning. Gives back to animal shelters around the world. The art's great. There's a second gen coming in hot as well. Keep dropping sneak peeks in the Discord. But if you are interested in Solana NFTs, this is a great entry point for you. And I'm a mod in the chat. I haven't been able to be in there as much as I want recently, but I promise you, Helix, I don't want to let you down. So I'm going to be back in there a lot more. I'm just trying to balance the million different things that I'm doing in my life. But this is a great, great, great entry point for hopping in here to Solana NFTs. 0.29 is the floor right now. Will someone come in and just sweep the damn floor? These are 0.29. What's the price of price of Solana right now is, I think, in the 50s. So you're talking, what, 20 bucks? 20 bucks for one of these bad boys. Brandon, what's happening? It's good to see you, man. The soon-to-be father, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to Brandon. But yeah, these are great entry point, great community. Goes to an incredible cause. I don't know how you can't want animals around the world being helped with NFTs. Just the best of both worlds. So that's great there. Let's do one last scroll through my wallet here. I think that's always fun. Let's look at the nonsense I have in here. I got some heavy hitters in here. I got some nonsense. So right now, as it stands, it's 8/11 on May 17th, 2022. My wallet's at 161.47 Solana. This was airdropped to me actually today. It said Pedersen House. Whatever. My boy gave me that one, the Surging Bulls. This was kind of did them on a whim. They're cheap. What doesn't matter. The Bored Apes. In the course of this podcast show, whatever you want to call it, the stream, they've gone from 34 to 29. So let's pump the brakes here. Let's hope that hits some resistance soon. But beggars can't be choosers, because this one was trading at around like 2 a couple days ago. So quite the explosion. Quite the explosion. Burrito Boys. I thought this was a funny, goofy project with a lot of hype in the beginning, and they've been hovering around there. Nothing serious. Dead Cats was a derivative that I thought might do something. That's why I only bought 2 of them. They're cheap, so whatever. These, I thought the art was really cool. I really liked them. I love the concept of like dogs for the gods, the D-gods, and they rugged. They gone, so what are you going to do? Doggos. Another dog project. Seen a trend here. These are kind of a derivative of the doodles. They're in the art stylings of the doodles and the Ethereum blockchain, but they're more, obviously they're dogs. And so they're not a direct derivative, but cool art. They've really held their value quite well. Flappies. I, for the life of me, can't understand why these aren't going to the moon. These minted their version 2, so I always get it confused. There's first generation and the OG. I think OG is the first ones that came out, and then second generation, see, I'm confusing myself. But either way, this is a game. This is Flappy Birds. It's an active game. Community's great. It's play to earn, so there's a lot of things to love about that project, and for some reason, it just hasn't taken off. Don't know why, but another great project to get into if you want a low entry point. Of course, I got the 2 cowboy hat guys because, of course, I'm a Texan and I love rocking those guys. These undead apes, these rugged. So after it rugged, I bought one for really cheap for like 0.1, I think, and obviously it's gone up quite a bit since then. So, I had it on good authority to think that someone who's derugged a lot of projects was coming in to swoop and derug this one. So yet to be seen, but we'll see what happens. Gemmies, I just thought this was the goofiest little guy, and there's so much hype. It's a crazy community, and they've really held their value very well. So I'm rocking with the Gemmies. I think they're funny, and I'm enjoying being a part of that community. Look at the name. I had to buy them, even though it's probably nonsense. I just wanted to have NFTs called Goldies, so that's literally the only reason I bought those. Hockey Heroes, again, another project that really don't care about, to be honest with you, but it's a Sabres and a Dallas Stars. Live in Dallas, but from Buffalo, and I'm a huge Sabres fan, so that's why I got those. This is the one that has been a wild ride so far. I bought for 10 2 days ago. It got up to 44. It's down to 26. It seems to be slowing around that 26 area, seeing that resistance there. So, rocking with that. I love the pirate hat. Mighty Moose. We all know about the Mighty Moose. Night Racers, another one of my OG projects. This was one of the first NFTs I bought. In fact, this guy right here, I believe, was the first NFT that I bought. So, a lot of history there, at least with my little world that I exist in. Pet Society, Soul Society. Not in love with it. Think it's a cool project. Has potential, so we'll check in on that at some point. This is an actual racing game. So you get the Pixel Racer and this engine, and it's basically what you need to race in the game, and you can actually win Solana by racing. So it's a cool concept. Incredibly cheap if you want to get in on that. Pixel Pals. This is a part of the Retro Tendo ecosystem there. And then my favorites, the Pixel Pups pack. Look at that. I got 9 of them. 9 of them. Now, Helix, if you're still around, does 10 get me something? Riddle me that. Does 10 get me a whale? If 10 gets me a whale, I might have to grab one live on the stream. And then what else we got? This was doing someone a favor. We can make it work. Retro Tendo, that's what I was talking about. The Rowdy Rams. This was another one of my first projects that I was rolling with. They're a bunch of maniacs over there, so they're a real fun community. This was just a silly one. Shredded Apes. This is another one of my favorites. I actually had a really big Twitter Spaces today. So it was the PR guy for Shredded Apes, me, and the founder of BPI Supplements, a nationwide supplement company, and Mike O'Heath hopped on today, who's a guy who's an original gladiator, professional bodybuilder. Like, this guy's a legend. So it was really a wild ride to have those four, the 4 of us on a Twitter Spaces today, talking about a project that BPI is working on. The guy's name's I'm blanking on his name right now. I'm really tired. Reed. That's it, Reed. He's starting an NFT project with Jay Cutler, who's a professional, one of the biggest bodybuilders of all time. And so he's working on an NFT project called Meta Pump with him. So we were talking all things fitness and Web3, and it was just really exciting to be a part of that. It was very cool. I remember that for a very long time. I just love the art with these guys, Solana Monkey Rejects. So I got 2 of those bad boys. My squirrel. I love this community very much. Virginia is just awesome. That's another great entry level. So Pixel Pups and Solana Squirrels. Those are the 2 that if you're looking to get into NFTs, just hop in. Smaller projects with great people, great, very reasonable entry point, and I would highly suggest those. Don't even remember what that one is. My Soul Punks. I think they're another derivative project that I really like. That's on the up and up. Great team. Soul Teeth. What that is. Soul Tires. This was cool. I don't know why the floor price is so low. I haven't had the chance to really dive in with these, but it was a drag racing game. It must just not be moving fast enough. I got these for like 0.01 just because I thought the art was kind of goofy, funny, silly. And look at that. We're up big. 6x. Again, these, same thing. Got these really cheap, and, it is what it is. Super Pals. Now, this one I don't talk about too often, but they have an incredible alpha. So you get a Super Pal for about $30, $35, something like that. And you get access to some really good information in there. So highly recommend getting your Super Pals, hopping in there. Moon Boys, I minted these as, actually, I got that alpha from this alpha. So Super Pals was like, they have like degen plays of the day. So I hopped in and I minted 2 of these for 0.01. So happy to see that they minted out. That's cool to see that they're on Magic Eden now. So that surprised me. The mint was going really slow, and I did not expect that to happen. So that's funny. This is a really cool metaverse project that I guess was moving pretty slow, and I guess the bottom's called a falling out of that one. The gimmicks, I got these for free. This is a Mila Kunis project. It's kind of like a South Park animation show, no holds bar comedy kind of thing. So I got it for free. I got on the whitelist and minted them, so that's kind of cool. The Lofts, this has to be one of the most underrated projects out there right now. Take a look at that if you want. Undead Cats, that was a waste of money. That's a waste of money. This I just thought looked cool. Really nothing other than that. I thought it just looked cool. And then this was gifted to me by a friend that I've met through all these discussions and going live and stuff like that. So always going to hang on to that one. That one's pretty cool. It means a lot to me that someone would gift me an NFT. So thank you, Shane, if you're listening. Much appreciated. And then we have the unverified stuff. So Alpha League Racing, absolutely in love. You bought woofers at nearly 1 sol. Well, wah. We've all been there. Alpha League Racing, I'll tell you, I love them. I think they're great people. They're out of France. I'm one of their official streamers. I stream the game a lot. I'm going to be streaming a tournament this weekend that they're putting on. Hopefully you can get up there and make some noise in that tournament, but it's a great game. It's unverified because they're not minted out yet, so we're waiting on that. And these flappies, these are not minted out yet as well. And just a lot of other nonsense here. I don't know why this Undead Ape went to unverified, so that's kind of concerning. And the Soul Tires too, but other than that, that's about it. So I think this will be a good place to call it. I have been up for a very long time. You like the project. You like woofers. It's just because it's dog. You like dogs. No, I'm just kidding. Let's look at woofers. The floor is 0.35. So what do these guys do? Access to a woof DAO. Okay. I like the DAO concept. Do any have cowboy hats? Let's see. Cowboy hat. Oh yeah. Only a 0.55 floor. All right, if it ever loads, that would be wonderful. There we go. Ooh, I like that one with the red background. That was kind of cool. Tokenomics are A1 sauce. All right. In your humble opinion, of course. DYOR. NFA. Oh, I'm going to leave it. I already talked about this once, but I'm going to talk about this again because it is just mind-blowing to me that people aren't all over this. But Steppen, my God, move to earn. That's it. You walk and you make money. That's the game. It's very simple. Obviously, they're expensive, but you make money every day and you make your money back relatively quickly. And then from there, the sky's the limit. The more shoes you own, the more money you make. You upgrade it. It really is a game. So I've been running every day, and I'm averaging about anywhere between like $30, $35 a run. I'm not kidding. It's crazy. Follow me on Twitter, and you'll see I'm posting my runs every day. I'm showing you I'm making $30 to $35 a day running. People are making an obscene amount of money running on a daily, walking on a daily basis. I'm talking $750, $1,000. It's absolutely bonkers. So that's it for today, though. I really appreciate you watching. Helix, Showtag, Sandra, Shane. Who else is on? Rob, everybody. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you at least find this, informative. This is more of just exploring together, doing some deep dives. I learned a couple things from Showtech today and everybody. It's been a good week. A lot of projects blowing up on my end, which is good to see. Finally hitting on some that I believe in, and that's about it. So if you ever have any questions or you want me to do any live look at any projects that you think look cool, hit me up, DM me, leave a comment below if you're watching the replay of this, and